Hello Pisces, welcome to your 2018 yearly reading. This is a general yearly reading for 2018. What I do is I lay out 12 tarot cards and each of those represent a month, and I will look at and listen to what my guides are telling me as to what energy is around for you in those months and how to best optimize that energy, so that you can work with it, you can plan your year, plan your projects so that you are getting the best out of 2018 that you possibly can. If you would like a personalised yearly reading, I am offering readings for 2018 for the month of December and January. So if you follow my web page, the link below, the web page link below, and you can book for a yearly 2018 personalised reading. It is only for the month of December and January, so once that's been booked out, that will be all the bookings that I'm going to be taking. So if you are interested in having that done, then make sure that you get in early to reserve your place to get that, because once it's done, I'm not going to extend it. That will be it. So be quick if you're interested in doing something like that. I'd also like to thank you for subscribing, for viewing, for commenting on my channel. I really appreciated that, and I enjoy reading the comments and having you as a supporter of my channel. I'd also like to thank all those people that have booked a private reading with me, and it's been an opportunity for me to connect with my subscribers and give you your personal reading. I hope it's been beneficial for you, because I've enjoyed giving that to you and helping you through your times of when you've needed a reading. So thank you for that. It's been really good. Okay, let's get on with your reading, shall we? So January 2018, you've got the Four of Coins or Pentacles. Can also be Pentacles. I feel like in January, and it could be, after Christmas and you've splurged, and there's, Pisces, you tend to be a little bit generous. You're counting your pennies. It's a month of budgeting, of counting your pennies. What have I got? How much have I spent? What's the damage? And holding on, not making any expensive outlays. Don't go out and buy a car or buy any big purchases. It's really about the money that you have there. Just keep an eye on it. Keep it there. It's certainly there. It comes in to go out. So I don't feel like it's destitute, and there's a need to worry about it, but you do have this sense of, I need to just budget a little bit here. I need to be mindful of where I'm spending my money, and January is certainly not a time for going out and making big purchases. It's about keeping that for being a little bit cautious with where you're spending it. Don't just be spending it all over the place, so that your finances are going to be the focus of January. What you're doing with them, and where they're going to be spent, and how you're going to spend it, how much you're going to hold on to as well. Okay, so that's the energy. It's a financial one around you in January, but nothing to worry about. But certainly don't go out and make any big purchases in January. February, you've got the Seven of Coins, or Seven of Pentacles, and it's really about, your concerns about your finances in January and just being mindful of where you're spending it. February is a very different story. February is you are going to be getting money coming in. You're going to be getting money coming in, and for a lot of you, you're getting money coming in from a surprising source. It's money that's arriving to you unexpectedly. For some of you, it's projects and things that you've put in place that are going to come to fruition, and the money's going to come in from that. So it's work that you've possibly done in the past, and that money and finance is coming into you from those sources to boost your income. So there may be, you may be in January just being careful about where you're spending your money, but February, the money's there, the money's coming in, the money's being, it's about it not ready to be given to you in January, but it's certainly going to come through in February. So there's not a concern of finances in February. It's that money's just flowing. Money's there for you. So there's really nothing to worry about. You're sitting pretty. You can sit and enjoy it and relax, do something nice. It's more a month of being able to make a purchase if you want. Make an investment. It's for some of you, that money's coming because there's been an increase in work. This work environment has improved, work has increased. If you're working for yourself, it really starts to take off. It starts to pay its way, and there's paying the bills as well as the cream. There's extra money there. If you're working for someone, there's going to be overtime or opportunity to be making extra money, more money as well in February. So it's quite a good month for you. If there's work that is there, then work. It's there for you to reap the benefits of it. So utilize that energy. It's a working energy there. Your birthday month, here comes, March. March is a time of rest. You've obviously worked really hard in February, so it's time to just rest, recuperate. But also, it's for a lot of you Pisceans, your dream life is going to be really active in March. You're going to get a lot of messages. You're going to get a lot of intuitive messages. You're going to get a lot of things coming through in your dreams. Dreams are an interesting thing. There's a lot of messages that come through, a lot of prophetic stuff that comes through in your dreams, and you're going to be very, very active in that dream life. I feel like in March too, you're going to feel like you sleep longer. You want to go to bed. You want to sleep. You want to rest. You want to recuperate. You're going to feel that tiredness or need to rest. You're going to find you're going to be sleeping for longer, possibly because your dream life is so active that you can sometimes wake up and feel more exhausted than when you went to bed. So it's your intuition speaking to you as well. Utilize that. If there's anything that you want to know, any questions you want to ask just before falling asleep, ask that question. You only need to ask it once. Just ask the question, plant the seed, and over the next few nights, see what unfolds with your dreams. Dreams are interesting things. You remember them when you wake up, and within 5 minutes, you've forgotten them often. So have a dream journal and just write down a few points, because there's going to be a theme in the month of March that will help you through the rest of the year as well. You'll be getting insights. Follow your intuition. So active intuition, active dream life in March. Absolutely. Come April, and your energy is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is you're ready to go again. The Queen of Wands it has the fire in your belly. It's passion, it's drive, it's doing things, it's taking charge, it's taking control, it's making your own choices and decisions, it's confidence. So you're feeling really, really positive, really good in April, and you can forge forward. You can make choices. You can make decisions. You can do it with confidence. You know where you're going. You know your direction. You know what you want to do. You find your passion, which is fabulous. So that it's really you're in a really good place in April to make things happen. So don't waste that energy. It's a doing sort of month in April. Get out there and take action. If you've got ideas and thoughts, put them into place, put them into action, start them off, start your projects off, get it going, because the energy is really good. And people will be attracted to that energy. They'll come in on that energy as well, okay? In May, there's a little bit of, I feel like this is family issues. I feel like there's some family issues that need to be addressed in May. You're feeling like the black sheep of the family. You're feeling a little bit left out of things, out of decisions. You're feeling left out in the cold, so that you're not in the fold. This is for some of you. You're not feeling included. You're not feeling in part of what's going on. You're feeling a little bit excluded, left out, and that's how it's going to make you feel in May. Okay. For some of you, it's okay, I've put all these things in place in April, and it's a little bit unsure about your finances, unsure about the direction that it's going to take. Did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? How are my finances going to stand up? For some of you. For some of you, it's about signing of contracts. So if it's projects that you've put in place in April, in May you're finalising that, you're signing contracts, you're doing, read the fine print, you know, you're moving forward with all of that. So it's different things for different Pisceans, very different things for different Pisceans, but it's all about your perspective of how you're viewing things, how you're feeling. So it's very much about how you're feeling. It may not actually be the reality, but it's how you're feeling with all of this. So just keep that in check. If it's how you're feeling and you don't really have facts back to base it on, then be mindful of that, okay? And be nice to yourself in May. I think just take it easy. Let it, you know, let it flow through. Let it flow through. If it is that sort of family situation, or feeling like your finances are, you know, rocky, but it's not. It's how you're feeling about it. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the reality of the situation. In June, you've got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is creating your own prison. It's creating your own prison with your thought patterns, with the way you're seeing things, with the way you're viewing things. You create your own cage. You create your own barrier. So she's in this bubble up here. You know, she's in this bubble that she's created above the swords, and the swords is your mind, the way you're thinking. You're limiting yourself, you're wrapping yourself up in a bubble, you're putting yourself in a cage, you're creating that barrier. It's all about how you perceive things and how you're thinking about things. So you might be looking at things in a little bit of a, limited way, or a negative way, or, gosh, this is really hard, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore. You're creating your own boundaries, you're creating your own cage. You can come out of that whenever you want. It's just about changing your perception. So that is all about perceptions in June. So be mindful of that. If you're feeling that weight, if you're feeling down, be mindful that it is simply your perception. It's about doing changing your perception. I would say to you, go and do something nice. Go and walk by the water. Go and walk through nature. Go and do something that gives you pleasure, something that you enjoy, okay? Because that will change your perception of what's going on. Be kind to yourself in June. Be kind to yourself in June. Because come July, and you've got the Nine of Coins or the Nine of Pentacles, and that's luxury, that's finances flowing, that's good things coming to you. So, all this concern was how you were perceiving it, what you were creating. Because in July, wonderful things unfold for you. It's, finances, luxury, travel, buying things that you want to buy, planning a trip, redecorating your house, buying something nice for the house, moving. It's just this abundance. It's abundance, being surrounded by lovely things that give you pleasure. Friendships, eating out, entertaining. It's whatever brings you pleasure. So July is going to be an absolute fantastic month that you can bring all the goodness that you want in. Manifest it. Bring in the abundance. Bring in what you need. Abundance is not just financial abundance. Abundance is anything that brings you pleasure, beauty, luxury, travel. There's abundance and plenty in everything, in all things. So that's if you've got with work, where in February you were working, you were really busy. If it's your own business and it's doing well, it's going to do even better. By the second half of the year, it really takes off. You have your doubts in June, but they are unfounded. So bear in mind, just see yourself through June, because July's coming and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And then July moves on to August, which is the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Coins, and that's new ventures, new beginnings. So I feel like if you've got your own business, there's a resurgence. There's another resurgence in that. There's another burst that will take you to that next level. So I feel like you're going from one level to the next. If you're working for someone, there's a promotion or a pay increase or a recognition of work well done, and there's a financial reward in that. But that will keep going. That's something that is going to just keep growing. So that August is going to be new financial gains, new financial ideas. In a business, if you've got a business, those ideas are going to be fruitful. There's new beginnings there for you. There's a new financial gain, easing of finances, new gateways, new ideas, just more abundance. So there's absolutely nothing to worry about. They're really lovely cards. So that's in August. In September, possibly because you're feeling good about your finances, you're feeling good about the direction they're taking, you have got these projects that have all, you've done well with that. If it's a new job, if it's a promotion, if it's your own business, it's doing well. And so you've got these other little seeds that you're planting. So you think, okay, I've achieved that. What's next? Listen to your intuition. There's this up here, this idea, this plan, this project that you want to manifest and bring into reality. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You're creating it. You're manifesting it. Which direction am I moving on? There are new ideas, new projects that you're going to start. A new job, a new a promotion, a new department that you've been moved into. There's just something that you're planning. And it's about taking that from the planning stage and bringing it into your reality. So you're working on that in September. You're working on that in September. So new things are in store for you in September. Fantastic. Fantastic. And so you take it in September, you're thinking about it, you're creating those new ideas. And then in October, you put them into place. So the Page of Cups is actually, the page is new things coming in, new projects starting. It's the big initial stages of it. So it's the initial stages of those projects. Also, the Page of Cups, it's new things, even on a romantic level. If you're single, there's someone there that's you're going to meet. And October is a really good month for that to happen. Okay, if you're single, so go out, socialize, meet, mingle. There's new love there for you. If you're in a relationship, it's looking at things with new eyes, going on a holiday, rediscovering each other, enjoying that. There's a newness there. There's a newness there. Okay, for some of you, it's a relationship that you're going to evaluate and think, no, I want a new situation. I'm moving away from this, and I'm going to start a new situation, a new relationship, a new way of living. Okay, if the relationship is toxic, so there's new things starting up here in October. Okay, new things coming for you and starting up. Comes November and you've got another Page of Swords. You're thinking. Page of Swords is about the mind, communication, intellectualizing. So you're laying the plan. So this project's going to take off. Okay, if it is a project for you, and you're thinking about how am I going to do this? You intellectualize it. If it's a new relationship that you've started, it could be that you're moving in together, and so you're thinking about how are we going to make this work? Where are we going to live? What location are we going to live in? And so there's that newness, that planning stage of moving in. If it's a project at work that you've started, if you've got your own business and you're starting up something new, it's how is it going to happen? Let's look at the practical side of it. Let's make it work on a practical level now, not an emotional, intuitive level or a desire level. Let's really get down to the nuts and bolts and get this working. So in any situation that you're in November, it really is about the nuts and the bolts, getting it happening, intellectualizing it, really working out how is this going to work? And it will. But it's the planning stage. It's at the planning stage. Okay. December is the Ten of Cups, and it's about family, it's about friends, it's about celebration, it's about job well done. You've reached, this whole year's brought you to December where you can really plan and enjoy friendships and enjoy family, and family is anywhere where the heart is, you know, beauty, tranquility, love, joy, all things good, all things happy, all things wonderful, are all going to come about in December. It's a nice month. The energy is really tranquil. It's really peaceful. They're making me feel like, oh, this is really nice. It's really nice. I've worked hard all year and had all these, issues, and I've put all these new things into play, and I'm in a really nice place now. So come Christmas, I feel like come Christmas, you're not going to know yourself, Pisces. It's like a whole new situation, a whole new beginning. It's going to be a really lovely place to be. Nice energy. Nice way to finish off the year. That's really, you've got a really busy year. There's a lot of financial stuff here, but it's coming. Finances are coming. They're really expanding for you. It's on its way. That goodness is on its way. You need to watch out for your self-talk, okay? Especially in May and June. You watch out for that self-talk, because that's something that you're feeling. It's not necessarily the reality. So water that down and create your abundance. Manifest what it is you want. Bring it in. Turn that around. Turn that way of thinking around. So when you find yourself doing that, listen to this and let's say, no, that's not the reality. Okay. I'm going to draw a card now that from Doreen Virtue's Abundant Angels of Abundance, and this is going to give you an overlay of the energy of the whole year, okay, and what needs to be coming in for you. So what you've got is quiet retreat. Quiet retreat. Nice. That's lovely. And it says, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And for you, Pisces, my beautiful Pisces, that's really important. That's going to be really important for you to go within, always trust your intuition, because you are very intuitive. Trust your intuition, trust what's going on inside, trust what is your internal guidance. And in order to do that, you need to find that quiet space. You need to find that quiet time away from the noise and the bustle and the clutter. Find that quiet time so that you can reconnect with your essence, and you will always know what is right for you. So that's going to be really important for you to do in 2018. So make sure that you do that. Okay, what I'm going to draw out now is a card on your inner work, your inner journey. What's the key word for you for 2018? Let's see what comes out for you. Let's have a look. Pisces. Beautiful Pisces. Let's have a look. Okay. You've got ordinariness. Ordinariness. That's quite a word, isn't it? Ordinariness. That is stopping to smell the roses. Get pleasure in the simple things. Go out into nature. Go out and walk along the beach. That is going to help you with your quiet retreat, isn't it? Find that place that brings you pleasure, that quietness, that stillness. Nature will replenish you. Okay? In the simple things in life. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's the simple things. It's family. It's friends. Okay? That's where you're going to recharge. Okay? So be mindful of that as well. I hope that that's been very beneficial for you, Pisces. I hope you've enjoyed your 2018 yearly reading. Don't forget that if you would like a personalised yearly reading, then follow the link below and book for that through my webpage for the month of December and January. So I hope that this is helpful for you. It'll help you plan and direct your 2018 so that you get the maximum goodness out of it.